Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lockdown Lunch with me, Kelly Ransom, and Rick Ransom, who has decided that today he wants to be on the show. For those of you new, I didn't turn on my volume. For those of you new to the broadcast, I started this. Oh, you want to leave now? Okay, bye. I started this to share stories, people's stories of their lockdown experience so that we could all look back one day and laugh, hopefully. Hopefully we laugh. So I've been having different people on, and I have one announcement to make. This is, after today, there's only 1 week left of the show. So if you feel strongly that this should continue, you should make yourself vocal because, girl, I'm tired. Anyway, I would like to introduce a wonderful friend and an amazing coworker of mine today, Yhinny Matos.
Hi everyone.
Yhinny.
Hi, how's it going, Kelly? How's it going, world?
Chillin'. You know, the same. Welcome to my daily broadcasted panic attack. Yhinny is the youth workforce manager at Madison Park Development Corporation, and we'll talk a lot about what all that means in a second, but I have to know because I'm not quite sure. Yhinny, what day is it?
Today is Wednesday, is Wacky Wicked Wednesday.
I like to do Wellness Wednesday too. Check in on everyone.
We do have that, and I think it's my turn to send out the Wellness Wednesday message later. Today.
Loving it. Our Madison Park MPDC. We're just going to abbreviate for the rest of the show. Perfect. MPDC does a great job at making sure we're getting our wellness in. Mm-hmm. So I ask everyone, even though I know those watching don't know, how did the entire shelter in place thing go down for you personally?
For me personally, shelter in place, exactly did that mean? It came as a shock, definitely, because I was one of those skeptics that thought this was just a flu. And I really thought it was going to be, honestly, something that just came and went. I had, that's where my headspace was. Even up until April, I was like, no, this is not going to happen. This cannot be real. And then, the neurotic person in me started following NPR. Started following the spike, the surge, the numbers by state, the cases, the deaths, and I really got freaked out. And I cannot deny that there was a level of anxiety. I did have a couple of anxiety attacks that I've never experienced before, just because I really thought that this was going to be something that just came and went, right?
I wish.
It was a very difficult it was a difficult time, especially that last week in March. And then dealing with, the young people that I deal with the network of young people, trying to get them to believe that this was really, really serious.
Yeah.
Because it still to this day, we're still trying to educate them and bring awareness to the fact that doesn't matter whether you're young. They're in the mentality, oh, Miss Yhinny, I'm young. I can still go out there because I can just beat it because I'm young. But it's not the thing.
There was that whole rumor in the beginning.
Right, exactly. That only, the older folks or the folks with underlying conditions are going to be subject to death. But now we have, 17-year-old. We have a 7-month-old that passed away in North Carolina.
Oh my God.
So it doesn't have an age. It doesn't discriminate. So yeah, it was kind of tough for me at first because of that whole that shock value, right? But then there was another layer to that because then you have to be you have to take upon like a socially therapeutic approach to it and say, listen, you guys got to stay in place for now because it's not you getting it, it's you bringing it home to your families and spreading it. So that was a difficult transition at the beginning. But after we got over that hump, that really difficult hump, and we kind of leveled everything out and, started slowly giving them little morsels of information. Yeah. Some of it is toxic shock because you do have to show them sometimes, especially when you're running a workshop. And let me know if I'm rambling.
Go, girl, get it. I love talking to you.
Sometimes you do have to give them the morsels of info that's like, this is the number that is hitting right now. We're at 82,000 deaths, 1.4 million. And they're like, Miss Jeannie, that can't be real. Like, they asked me, is that global? Like, no, that's just United States. That's just the US. That's not including all the other countries that's been ravaged by it. But definitely, you do have to give them some type of shock. You do have to give them some really sad, daunting information for them to really take it seriously. Because up until yesterday, I had a group of young people just out in the court. Like, y'all can't be in the court, even though there's no basketball court. You guys can't be out there because you guys pick up stuff. You pick up droplets. You're gonna bring that home. You're gonna get your mom sick. Your mom can get your grandparents sick, and then you have, you don't want to be in a state where you're responsible for someone else's death. So yeah, that.
And you also have your son at home.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I have my son at home.
So that must be another layer of caretaking.
That's the most difficult layer. And Kelly, my son is an aviator, so
he's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. His plan was to he had flight training scheduled all of August. He had to accumulate a certain amount of flight time, and that's been put on hold. So that's been really wearing on him a lot, but definitely being a support system, because he sees me every day. I'm talking to young people. I'm having these Zoom meetings with tons of young people, and I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting him too. So we try to spend time together. We go out bike riding. We take nature walks and stuff like that. And I still wake him up at 9:30 to make sure he's up in class. So it's still, I still have to be a mom, even though I'm a mother to 48 young people. I still have to be a primary mom and support for my own.
Was he graduating this year? Is that right?
Yeah, he's a senior. He's done next month.
Are they doing a graduation thing, or?
We were. I was planning a big graduation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at an airfield. I was gonna do it at a hangar, June 25th, but it can't happen now. So
that sucks.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll do something when when the air is cleaner. And
at least he's graduated, so congratulations to him for that.
Thank you.
So, doesn't matter what I know. I want everyone watching to know, what does a youth workforce manager do at MPDC?
Okay.
Besides everything.
In a social setting where we're able to meet with each other and be physically engage, what I'm supposed to do is, train young people in workforce development skills, life skills, enrichment, arts and culture, kind of a holistic approach to being able to foster young people to make sure that they grow up to be prudent and healthy adults, in a nutshell. Sorry, I sound all, I sound all tree huggerish, but
no, it's good.
That's what I'm supposed to do. And then, that's kind of like the primary function, is to really, kind of encourage young people to live good lives. That's very broad, but to break it down into smaller pieces is, I help them get jobs. We place them at paid internships. We have meetings with them every week where we conduct weekly workshops. So we start first with workforce development and professionalism. Then we go into another phase, which is enrichment. Then we go into another phase, which is arts and culture. And then we do life skills training, right? And then we bring in a lot of professionals, a lot of partners, guest speakers, to be a part of that conversation, be a part of that holistic wellness model. And then we just work with them. And then we also work with them on, college planning, college readiness. Yep. I can't tell you how many essays I've done with young people in the past 2 months. I'm tired of essays.
You must be good at it now.
Oh, girl, I could be an ELA teacher right now. Megan, move over. No.
You're like waiting for your acceptance letter because you've written so.
Oh gosh, let me tell you. Yeah, and then we have a really robust scholarship. I shouldn't say robust in the sense that we have quite a bit of funds to be able to give out money through MPDC generously. We have a $50,000 fund that's allocated to give out to participants of MPDC, residents, and people that have been really affiliated in volunteering with MPDC. So we've been helping young people, just fill out the application, because it does get a little daunting. It's like something around 13 pages.
Yeah, it's a big application.
Yeah, it's a little, and we actually we actually simplified it, so it was a little longer than that. So we've been helping them to that process, because once they get to the application, it's like, oh my gosh. But if you walk through it, it's really simple. But when they get to kind of like the essay, and I understand, they get a little bit of anxiety when they see the 500 to 1,000 words. But when we tell them 500 to 1,000 words is a page and a half.
It's not, yeah, it's really not that much.
It's not that much. If you could just tell me 5 things that you want to do, tell me 3 things that you did great in life, give a little bit of background history on your family, and you already have 2 pages. I just tell them, type, just give me bullet points. Type what you did, and then we'll start structuring your sentences, your intros, conclusions, your body, your ending, all that stuff. So after they think about it like that, like, don't look at an essay and look at the number of words. Think about your history and think about who you are, and you can probably put an essay together on just how kaleidoscopic you are. You can put an essay together and make 10 pages out of who you are. But yeah, that I do that.
Well, so the scholarship application is still open right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, usually I like to close it, but because young people are chronically depressed, and it's good to us to keep it open even up until the 11th hour.
Yeah.
Because we're able to give them support. We had a great scholarship info session. Thank you, Kelly. We had 25 people join.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we had guidance counselors, teachers. We have 3 new potential applicants. I was surprised as to the amount of residents we had on there, which is good. We had residents of Roxbury, not MPDC, but it went really, really well. I want to host another one now that me and Jaritza kind of got we were like, okay, slide number 2, you do. Slide number 2.
It takes some practice.
We made it really interactive, a lot of fun. We start off with questions: who's in the room? What do you do? What's your favorite ice cream? Blah, blah, whatever. And then we had decent questions from some applicants. So I'm happy that they followed up. 2 of them followed up, and hopefully they're applying.
So where can people apply if they're interested or want to learn more?
They go on the page that Kelly designed.
Madison-park.org.
Yep. Go to madison-park.org. Go all the way down to who we are. Go to youth development. Click on that, and then you'll be on our page. And then halfway down, you'll be able to see the application link. So if you know any Roxbury residents, if you know any seniors that have been involved, affiliated with MPDC at some level, even if they volunteered at Unity Day or whatever, have them apply. Because we do have the funds, and we want to definitely make sure that it's in the right hands, especially during these times. My son only got 13,000.
How many applications have we gotten so far? Do you know?
We got 14,
Good.
Which is amazing.
Everyone, share that information out there. Mm-hmm. So a lot of what you do is one-on-one interaction, but also the youth are working in the community and internships and all, the workshops are in groups. How have you had to adapt now that social distancing is in place?
Being extremely creative and thinking outside the box. That's the only, a lot of, and it's Kelly, and I'm not trying to, I'm not throwing no shade at nobody. You know me, I love it. I love everybody, but it's just extremely, like, it's daunting, and it's like, it makes no sense that some programs that have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
We have not figured out a virtual plan. We're almost 3 months in. And it's like, how is this happening? How, like, young people, they're on screens all the time by their phone. Switch it to a laptop, So some of the things that we've done, we've built a virtual engagement plan for AEP, which is the After School Youth Employment Program, and OEP, which is an opportunity. So we've been able to combine both groups, and I'll give you a 3-2-1 synopsis.
Nice.
So basically, breaking up there's 3 of us right now. So we broke up the groups of 3. I have 18 in my caseload. I hate calling it that, but Jaritza has 12, and then Krishna has 8. So we meet with them on Motivation and Movement Mondays. We meet with them on Wellness, Workforce, and Work It Wednesdays. And then we have Freedom, Freestyle, and Fun and Fit Fridays. So
Nice.
these are kind of like our thematic schedule, which is nobody knows what day it is, but I know because I need to know that it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So today we have Way Back Wednesday. So we're going to look at artists from the 80s, and we're going to review lyrics because we've been kind of doing a lot of music stuff.
Nice.
On Friday, we did Freestyle Friday. So we did songwriting and lyricism. And the week before that, we did quarantine karaoke. So young people, we have to kind of look at what they want to do. We know that a lot of the stuff that they've been doing is music. They've been listening to music. So we've been wanting to kind of ask the young people, bring a song appropriate. And then we'll just, we'll go on, I'll share a screen on, go on YouTube and look at the lyrics. And then we'll be actually analyzing the lyrics. And then we say, why did you pick this song and why do you relate to it? And then we've been doing, Netflix and Zoom, so we've been watching Netflix films and doing movie reviews. We've done cooking challenges. We did a Reebok a sneaker design competition. I gotta show you, Kelly. And we did it with Reebok. Reebok hosted.
That's so fun.
Yeah. What else have we been doing? Obviously, we've been doing movement, yoga. We've done wellness through the Thriving for Wellness. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff. We've done art making. We did a makeup challenge, which I was surprised that a lot of the men came in the room. A lot of the young men came in the room, and they just came in because they wanted to know, why do girls wear so much makeup?
The mysteries.
And Kelly, they were just like, wait a minute, what's that? Why are you putting another layer? What is that? And
it's good that they're learning, though. It's important.
And they're like, even one of them was like, oh, my girl uses that brush. What type of brush is that? She don't have that. And then, one of my young people were like, oh, you should get her this brush. And he went to Walgreens and got her a specialized brush. That was sweet. Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been trying to be creative. And the great thing about it is I think we have about, I'm just putting numbers out there. Not that I've been able to measure anything. That's all Megan. But I think our engagement level is probably in the 80s. I would say
that's
mid
great.
to high 80s.
And it's all done through Zoom?
Zoom, and we also use Google Hangout. Yeah.
So are they doing this after school, during school? Are they out of school? How does it work with their schedule?
See, the young people are on a whole different schedule right now because they've been home.
Right.
So Krishna's group, they meet at 3. Jaritza's group meets at 4, and my group meets at 5. So
it's what works for them.
Yeah, and it's been working out pretty good. And we do it that way because one, we use the same Google accounts. I mean the same.
Oh yeah.
So I'm notorious. At first, I was notorious for kicking Jaritza out of her group because I thought multiple people could be on it. It's an enterprise account, right?
Right.
So I was notorious.
In the beginning, though, it was.
Oh my gosh, she'd be like, Jeannie! Yeah, but now we got the hang of it. And next week is our last week. And it's gonna be I'm gonna be a little bit emotional, but we actually extended the program from May 1st to May 22nd, just because we want to make sure that we keep them emotionally, engaged. Right. And then we're gonna take 2 weeks off, and hopefully, be able to launch the summer.
So for the summer program, I'm just wondering, is there concern or anxiety around either with you or with the youth, because they typically go into internships and job placement in the summer? Mm-hmm. Is that seeming feasible? Are people worried that that's going to be able to happen, or?
Yes, I've had a couple of meetings with administration already. There is a program design that I put together, a virtual program. It's just a matter of us figuring out whether we are going to go into a hybrid model. Some maybe socially distanced, go in, 2 days a week with only 10 young people in a big room, 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Constantly cleaning. It's just going to be a whole nother new psychological demand to go into hybrid, because now that we've been able to get the young people in a comfortable setting doing this virtual thing, going into somewhat changing, young people, they're kind of like, I hate to say it, they're kind of like seniors, 55 and up. Once they get used to something and you switch that, it's like it takes them a little bit to, hunker down and get used to that. So that's what we're waiting on right now. And I do have my meeting with, folks at 1:15. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm just so like, no, I'm just interested in seeing how, not even just for MPDC, but like in general, how summer youth employment is going to work on a whole with so many places closed and, remotely. Some closed completely and some doing remote stuff. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting summer.
Well, we've been meeting with other youth programs, other youth partners, and like I said, sometimes I'm looking at myself and I'm just scratching my head, like, so we're in week 8 of quarantine, week 9.
God, I don't know.
Week 9, and how? I mean, maybe I'm just another person. Maybe I'm just crazy, but how do you not like engage you have, some of them have 100 young people in their program. How do you just completely like stop and say, oh no, we just cut programming? Like, I just can't get into that mentality personally, but yeah, we've been meeting with partners. We have another meeting tomorrow, and sometimes it gets a little bit especially you and I, Kelly, you're just like me. You like to get results. Like,
can we make it happen now?
You don't like to have meetings to have meetings. You want a meeting for a result, right?
Right.
So, yeah, we've been having, multiple meetings as to, how is this going to look. We have another meeting tomorrow. I'm fortunate that we have the support to be able to run something over the summer. It's called the SYEP Goes Virtual, and I'll share it with you.
Cool.
But it has a lot of.
No, it's good that we're continuing. I'm really worried about like the summer camps closing, and these youth, a lot of them have been in their house since March. So I really hope for the summer that they are going to get to do stuff.
Yeah,
that isn't on a screen.
I know. I mean, we thought about nature walks. Maybe with
that's a great idea.
Maybe a lot of young people have the ability to do FaceTime or do what's that called? WhatsApp. Let's say we go out on a nature walk for 20 minutes, and some of us we actually took a quick training yesterday with Assad on setting our cameras. And then maybe we could do a quick photography project of found objects inside your house.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah, found objects inside your house, and then found objects outside of your house. So that's something that we kind of want to do. We just have to be conscious of the CDC's guidelines with youth programs, because there is a guideline set in place, and I think because we're in phase 1. Young people under 18 can only be it can only be in touch with essential workers only, and we're not essential.
Right.
So, but luckily we have some young people that are over 18. So tomorrow I'm going to go film a quick little census video. With one of our youth.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm glad that that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That I'll show you.
Lyndon is watching. He says, "Go, Jeannie, go."
Oh, hi, Lyndon.
Hi, Lyndon. So for those watching, and then we're gonna switch gears, but if people watching have youth in their lives right now, is there anything they can do to make this whole thing a little easier for them?
If they have youth at home, just for once shut off the screen and just have a conversation with them. Because sometimes they're on their screens all day because they're on screen because of school, they're on screen because of FaceTime, Instagram, whatever. Sometimes just have a all day shut down, no screens. Okay?
Oh, I love it.
I do that with my kid. We do an all day shutdown, no screens. And it's great to, like, on Sunday, we went bike riding almost all day. We were out, my butt hurts from the seat, but we went bike riding, we cooked, we ate food together, and it was just a great opportunity for us to bond.
That's a great idea.
So just that physical connection is important. And another thing, if you're a young person like what I did, let me tell you, some of the young people are not opening their emails because they're sick of it. They're fatigued.
I get it.
So what I do, I started a Instagram. So I hit them up on IG.
You know it's gonna pop up.
I'm on their Snapchat. I got a TikTok. So sometimes I think you gotta just meet them where they're at.
Yep.
And you know, I always post additional events. Like if you happen to have an event, Kelly, that you know I can promote for the young people to be engaged in, I'll post it on the IG. And I always tell them, you know, because they're like, Miss Jeannie, my hours aren't in. I missed that event. What can I said, check my updates on my IG, and I put all the events there. And what they have to do is, you know, they participate in the virtual or event, and then they have to write me a 3-2-1 review on it for them to get paid on it. So yes, and I really read these. I really read these reviews. Like they're really good. So yeah, if you have a young person at home, just connect with them without the screens. Have a cooking session with them. If you have a porch, go out and dribble. Another fun thing is Kahoot. We can play Kahoot. And then on tomorrow after I log off, I'm working on a video project with my kid. So he's gonna interview me. I'm gonna interview him, and we're just you could. I mean, there's fun stuff you can still do, you know. And that's something that young people are. That's something that they're doing next Wednesday. They have to interview somebody in their household.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
That sounds funny too. It's probably gonna be funny. So switching gears, I know that you love to dance.
Yeah.
Have you been dancing during all of this? Have you been finding time to do that?
Yes, I have. So I contract for a couple of dance companies that they're having like online Zoom sessions.
Yeah.
So I've been able to do that a little bit with Ellie. You know, I was with Ellie.
Yes.
I do some work for her, and then I also do work with Danco Productions. So I just did a session with them on Saturday morning. I have another one on Saturday morning. So I've been able to find some time to dance with the kids, dance for my own, and I'm also dancing with the kids. So since yesterday, we've been trying to end up with kind of one of those funny dances. So yesterday we ended with what was yesterday? No, Monday we ended with the cha-cha slide, and then today we're gonna end with the Tootsie slide. Yeah.
I don't know that one.
One step up, left foot slide. By Drake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I can't even get that really easy TikTok dance that everyone's doing right now.
What the Megan Stallion?
I can't do it.
Girl,
I just can't do dancing.
I'm not. Those little dances are like so simple that it's like, okay.
I can't walk and chew gum either, though, so I just don't belong on dancing. I do TikTok for the cat. She's far more entertaining than I would ever be on there.
Oh, stop. Your makeup is entertaining. The way you dress is entertaining. You got a whole level of novelty on you, okay, Kelly? You are novelty.
I just try to keep myself entertained, honestly. Oh, Rick. So I ask people sometimes, what do you miss the most from January?
I'm a hugger, so I definitely miss hugging the youth.
Yeah,
I miss laughing with them, doing the circles, the justice circles. I miss that a lot. And I miss like them coming into the office, laughing, disrupting the whole office. I just be like, oh my gosh, Yvette's gonna kill me. Like, but definitely their laughs, their loud laughs. That whole banter. Even though we have banter right now, Kelly, sometimes you can ask Lyndon. Lyndon sometimes comes in our groups, and I don't know how to figure it out to mute them yet, but they all want to talk on top of each other. It's like they're competing. So I have to do the, rainforest.
Yeah.
Hello. We still have that banter, but we definitely missed, that physical interaction. The the ability to go out and just hang out and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
hopefully it's gonna get better after this. This is just a test.
This is just a blip in the timeline of the universe.
Exactly.
I don't even know. So when you aren't working with the youth and dancing, what have you been doing have you been watching any like TV, movies, books, playing games, podcasts, anything you'd recommend for people at home?
Yeah, I've been reading this book on oh my gosh, I don't even have it here. On oh my gosh. Awareness. Emotional intelligence. I've been reading up on emotional intelligence. It was a book that I had to read for grad school, and I just liked it. I like the format. I like the thought process. And they put you and they give you kind of modules of different modules of thinking and navigating through your thought process. So that was good. And then
are you still doing grad school during all of this too?
Yes.
Oh
my last day was yesterday.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I'm off for a month and then I start again.
Congratulations on your break.
Yeah, and then I've been watching Netflix. I've had Netflix forever and I've never watched it. So I've been watching movies. My favorite movie right now is Miss Virginia. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing film. I had the young people watch it and they all wrote reviews on it. It'll change your life. And then I've been watching documentaries. So I saw the Michelle Obama documentary.
Oh, that's on my list. Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
Christopher says he doesn't want to watch it with me because he thinks it'll make me cry.
No, it's not. No, it's actually not. It's not a tearjerker. It's
good. I don't like tears.
Yeah, it'll empower you. Definitely, you'll feel empowered. And then I picked up a new documentary last night called Dope. And the reason why I wanted to capture that is because it goes through the history of the war on drugs in every continent, and every continent it's different. So I wanted to kind of learn about that a little bit, just to give them little snippets of how these things happen and how people are treated in environments like that is so illicit.
I think I might have watched some of that. Is that the one where did they cover Amsterdam and how weird that situation is?
I was watching Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It's really, oh my gosh.
They can sell edible marijuana, but they can't grow it, and they can't call it was really interesting.
Yeah. And then they banned
a great recommendation.
Yeah, you can't use fertilizer or it's all hella weird.
It's different everywhere. Oh, this cat. He is so needy today. So I ask everyone because I think it's important to talk about to make it more, out in the public that mental health is important, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Mm-hmm. But what have you or have you not been doing for your mental health during all this?
I don't think there's much. I think I've been drinking a little bit more wine.
Understandable.
I've been definitely self-caring. I think just like you, Kelly, you probably dress up every day like if you're going somewhere. My son's like, where are you going to?
My parents are like, what the hell does that girl do for a living? Because I'm out on my porch with my coffee every morning.
I've been trying to live normal. One thing that I haven't been to, I haven't gone to my hairdresser. My mom did my hair today.
It looks good.
Thank you. Yeah, that's not much that I have besides going out. I usually like to go out and stuff, and that's the only thing I haven't been doing. But cleaning more. Music. Yeah, I've been doing music. So I have a little studio at home, and I like to work on music sometimes. Collect music. Right now,
what do you do for music?
I DJ and I have a podcast.
Oh right. I always forget. Do you see him giving me kisses right now?
So I've been collecting R&B soul. So I'm on volume 2. I'm just collecting R&B soul, like new R&B soul.
What's your DJ name?
LBZ.
Yeah. Wait, can we listen to you anywhere? Are you out in the universe DJing yet? Or
No,
are you
no, not yet. I'm gonna restart my podcast when we go on break. I'm gonna restart it because it was really good. I had a little podcast and I had a small following. Then I had a little issue that I had to stop it. If you know what I mean, I'll tell you later privately. Yeah, but I'm gonna restart my podcast in a little bit. I just have to get my mixer kind of calibrated. No, my turntables calibrated. And then I'll play music. I'll interview people online. You know, do this whole thing. It'll be fun.
So fun.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll interview you.
I don't really have much to say, but
whatever, Kelly. Whatever.
That's me DJing. So, Jeannie, and for those of you who have not watched an entire broadcast before, at the end of the broadcast, I like to give the guests the opportunity to have the final word. So Jeannie's going to get to do whatever she wants. She can be inspiring. She can do a TikTok dance. She can vent. She can shout people out. She can share resources. I don't care. I'm going to put on a really cute pair of sunglasses and shut up and pet this stupid cat that is so needy right now. So, oh, she got her sunglasses too. Jeannie, the floor is yours.
Hey, y'all. So I know it's a tough time out there. I know we're so physically disconnected, but that doesn't mean that we can't be spiritually connected. So I'm just going to put a little quick word out there. Always pray to your higher power that he has your back. Always stay strong, stay inside, stay sanitized, stay safe. And just make sure you reach out to your family members, even if you spend a day, half a day reaching out to folks that you haven't spoken to. Pick 5 people every day that you can reach out to for 3 minutes to check on how they're doing, especially the young ones, especially the older ones, the ones that are in isolated conditions that they don't have no one around them. Be on the phone with them for a little bit, call them, hear their voice, and if you can, get on a Zoom call and stay in touch with them. And that's my 2 words.
That is some great final words as my Rick gives himself a bath in my lap. Okay, now you want to leave? All right, bye. Good Lord, that cat is very needy today. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Jeannie, I know you are like the busiest person ever, so I'm really grateful that you gave me some time today to talk more about your work and what you've been doing on lockdown. Tomorrow we have a fantastic guest. Ellie Sanchez will be in the house. She is a nonprofit program manager. Her fiance is working on the front lines. We have lots to talk about. And Ellie has one of the best laughs ever. So I'm going to try and be extra funny tomorrow to listen to Ellie's laugh. Jeannie, thank you again for being on. You're amazing. You do incredible work. You're a superstar. I'm honored to work with and know you. Thank you, everyone. Watching now, watching later, liking, sharing, commenting, all that YouTuber thing that I have to say, but I do appreciate it. There are some people who've told me they've watched every single one of these, and I don't know why you would do that to yourself, but thank you. I hope you will tune in tomorrow at 12 p.m. And please stay safe, stay home, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't throw your gloves on the ground, and check in with with a youth in your life today. Hit them up, see how they're doing. I'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Bye. Bye. Thank you.